Hi guys, thanks for clicking. On this trip, we are going to be sleeping rough-ish. I call it glam packing. Basically, the ideas and some of the skills of backpacking mixed with a little bit of comfort. Now, the rules I impose are nothing goes that does not fit in my 55-liter backpack or my bushcrafty cart. There are some caveats. The dog stuff, the filming stuff, I brought a little wood to get started because the ground is so wet, and I also allow myself one luxury item. Last year I brought a chamber pot. This year I'm going to show a little ingenuity and build myself something fabulous. I'm looking forward to this trip and I hope you will enjoy it too. So let's get the party started. But first, because on this trip, I'm going hard. Yep, I put on my bushcrafty pouch because I got a lot of rigging to do. I want to string a ridge line from that tree over to, where's my finger? This tree. Wish me luck. Okay, that is relatively straight, I would say. Now I added in some extra carabiners in the empty grommets just to make sure there was some stability. I tightened up the line so everything appears at this point to be nice and straight. Woohoo! Now, in case some of you are wondering why I don't show you my actual pounding in steaks and things like that, as soon as I get this done, I'll show you what this ground looks like. And unless you want to see me try several places just to pound in a steak and watch a 1-hour video, it's probably better I do it the way I do it. But you know I got it up because, bam, there it is. Okay, and I'll be honest, the whole tarp thing probably took me a half an hour. There's no reason for me to lie to y'all. Y'all don't pay me, okay? So yeah, about a half an hour. And this little city girl is kind of proud. Okay, the tent we're going to use is the River Country Products trekking pole tent. It is a 2.5-pound backpacking tent. I bought this tent a year ago, paid $39 for it. It now retails for $55. One of the big time YouTubers reviewed this tent last week and he trashed it because he got wet in a rainstorm. When you buy budget gear and you call yourself a seasoned camper and you're going to do reviews on cheaper things than you normally do, you have to give it a little leeway. I think he should have known it needed to be seam sealed and he should have suggested that because I did, and it's a great tent. Not only did it not leak on me, there was also no drippy condensation. Yes, the sides of the tent walls were damp, but no drippiness. Now remember, this is a great bargain tent, but make sure you seal all the seams along the edges, along the top, along the middle, and you will have a wonderful waterproof, because it has a full bathtub floor that is absolutely waterproof, great little inexpensive backpacking tent. Sometimes the big YouTubers, I don't know, I just don't know. But this tent shouldn't have been trashed. It's a really nice tent. And I have a full review on this tent from a year ago in my video list. Okay, boys and girls, I have got the tarp set up. I've got the tent set up. I'm getting ready to lay down a ground pad inside the tent, set up my air mattress and my bedroll, and then I'm going to work on my one luxury item. Not sure how this is going to go, but wish me luck. Okay, sleep system's all set up. I have a ground cloth inside the tent because the ground is rocky and I don't want to kill my knees. I also have a reflective. I have my not a backpacking mattress that weighs about 5 pounds that is comfortable as hell. And I use a rechargeable pump to blow it up with, because remember, if it fits in a bushcrafty cart, I can bring it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there she is. She's completely set up. There's even some overhang to protect my bushcrafty cart and my backpack, so I don't have to put it in the tent with me, because trust me, there's not a lot of room in that tent. Woofy has his man cave. I have my chair. And here's something I was working on. Remember that luxury item I said I wanted to give myself? Well, this is part of it. As you can see from the shape, it's a bit of a, God, I don't want to go over here. The spider webs over here. But let me try to give you a quick picture. Oh, dear Lord, spider webs. That's what it looks like. It's sort of like a little enclave. I'm pretty sure some of you can guess what that's for. But this is what it looks like from inside. Oops, sorry people. This is what it looks like from inside. So as you can see, there are no people around. The reason why I like to come out during the week and not the weekends is so I can do stuff like this. So my little bit of innovation for this trip, and after I have lunch, which I'll show you what I'm having, I brought a light lunch with me because I finally got here early today. So it's just a little past lunchtime, but not too bad. I bought tuna salad, go away fly, tuna salad, celery, carrots, snap peas, blue cheese dressing, and some crackers for the tuna salad, and some orange crushed soda that I poured in a water bottle. Everything done, have lunch, and can relax like a normal person for a good couple of hours. I'll probably use my luxury item, and then I'll start dinner for us. So let me enjoy this time. The dog has been very good, so I need to play with him. And I'll see you all after lunch. Okay? Got my one luxury item set up, and I'm thinking just from that, you're probably going to know what I'm getting ready to show you. So what I brought as one luxury item was a bathroom in a bucket, okay? Everything here fit in that 5-gallon bucket. And of course, this is a pack it in, pack it out type of place, so that's what I pack everything out in. So everything can go back into the bucket. Of course, the old-fashioned 5-gallon bucket with a lid. I haven't used one of these in years. But hey, it came in handy for this. And my little shower system. Let me show you how this works. Alright, forgive the camera work. This is a shower head. They call it a backpacker shower head that I got from Amazon. And it fits on a smart water bottle. So let me turn it upside down so you can see the amount of water that comes out of there. Now I use 2 of these bottles. One to get me wet and then one to rinse me off. But isn't that just the coolest thing? Now, like I said in the beginning, this is not a bona fide backpacker setup. But for someone who plays like I do, it's actually kind of cool. And I'm kind of proud of myself. So I'm always proud of myself. You know that? I guess y'all figured that out by now. But my mother always said, it doesn't matter if other people don't appreciate you, as long as you appreciate yourself. So there we are. Right now I need to chop some wood, or at least split some. So I'm not going to utilize that yet until I get some wood split. And remember I told you I had to bring some starter wood, so I got this from 7-Eleven. And then I'll go over to the wood barn and get the real deal. But I need some smaller pieces that I can start the fire with. not gonna lie, this is not one of my favorite things to do. And I try not to do it unless it's absolutely necessary. Well, splitting wood is not my forte, and I failed miserably, but I kind of thought I would. Here I have this great axe, and I quite frankly don't have what it takes to swing it. So, I dated a guy like that once. Anyway, I'm out here sweating my butt off, and look who's lounging. I mean, just lounging. Yes, I'm cooking over an open fire tonight. It's time for me to go ahead and at least get a fire going so it can burn down to coals. So I put foil down because it's rained the last couple of days here, and the fire pit is wet. So let's just go ahead and lay out some. I use beauty pads soaked in hand sanitizer. I find that using Vaseline is just messy as crap. I mean, just way too messy. Okay? Way too messy. Let's put a little bit of magnesium on these. I'm sure you can't see it, but it's there. It's like little pepper flakes. Okay, now, here's my secret sauce. Okay, this is nothing more than basic fire starter that I shave down with a knife because it's just easier to concentrate it where you want it to be, at least for me, okay? For me. Maybe I better use just the pad. Here we go. Holy smoly. Ooh, hot. Okay, we'll let that burn down to coals, and maybe by then my hot water would have started boiling because I need to go ahead and get my shower out the way because I'd like to be able to show you all dinner before it gets dark. And it's about 5:45 now. I am all showered and shaved and all that good stuff. And y'all might as well know, when I came to YouTube, it was because there were things on my bucket list I wanted to do. And I came for information because there were some things I just didn't know about. Showering in butt naked in the wilderness was one of those things. And so far, I've done it twice. But let me show you the fire because it was excellent timing. I did the water with in keeping with the primitive thing. I brought my steno stove. I didn't bring no butane or electric grill or any of those things. And I used the steno stove to heat my water. It takes about 20 minutes, but that's not bad. And the fire is coming along to coals really well. So let me show you that. While we're waiting for the fire to finish up, let me show you the little grill I got. I have always admired the bushcrafters and their little grills that they put on the fire. I got this from Walmart. Oh my God, I forgot the name of the people, but they have a whole line of Cuisant. Did I say it correctly? I don't know. But it's from Cuisant, and it's a warmer grill for I guess a gas grill. But I talked to one of the rare occasions when there was somebody at Walmart who actually knew something, and I talked to him about could I use this in an open fire, and he said yes because he bought one. He goes, it's a little heavy for backpacking, but he doesn't hike far, and it's perfect. So yes, what a score! $9.99 at Walmart. Woohoo! So tonight we're going to cook a small piece of grass-fed steak, green beans and onions and side meat, and something else. Oh, roasted corn on the cob. And I'm going to try to get it all on this grill. But as you see, it expands. Woohoo! And I arranged the fire pit so that, stupid little grill, I arranged the fire pit so it would sit perfectly. That's why I made the fire the way I did. So let's go ahead and get the food prepped. Can you see me? Woo-hoo. Now we're going to go ahead and get this prepped so it'll be ready when the fire is ready. In the first pan, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil. Where is it? Here it is. A little bit of olive oil, because I actually want the green beans to be more sauteed. And we're going to put some stuff that I prepared at home, because I don't think y'all know just how hard all this is, okay? So we got a little bit of side meat, so we'll go ahead and put that in the pan. My hands are clean, I just got out the shower. A little bit of onion. Okay, a lot of onions. I like onion. And then we'll just put the green beans on top. For some reason I forgot to bring the utensils. They're in the other bag in the backpack, and I don't feel like going over there. So we will just mix it with my hands. Nobody has to eat it but me. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get that because we do not want to get ants. Now we'll put a little bit of seasoning on here. Okay, a lot, because I like seasoning. And we will cover it with full foil because we got bugs and we got flies. So that is done. Now the next pan, what are we putting in here? Actually, we're not putting anything in that pan. I don't know why I bought two pans. But the next thing we're going to do is the corn. And we're going to season that because we need to put the corn on first. That'll probably take the longest to cook. And of course, I left the butter in the cooler. So hold on one second. That's okay. I'll just edit this part out. Okay, I'm back. Now I got to get the paper off this butter. This is specifically why I keep these little butters when I travel or when I go to an all-you-can-eat buffet. I always swipe a butter because I'm like that. And we will just put it right there on top, and we will wrap this puppy . I'm hoping you can see all this. And he will go on the fire just like that. Now the steak. We're not going to do too much to him except season him and wrap him up to protect him from the bugs and the flies until we're ready to slap him on the grill. Now I'm going to cook him straight up on the grill. And he's kind of little, as you can see. I just hope he don't fall through. So what I'll do is I'll put the corn on first, and then 15 minutes later I'll put on the green beans, and then 15 minutes after that I'll put on the steak. So let me clean up this obnoxious mess, and I will see you all in a few minutes. Oh, by the way, I remember why I bought the other loaf pan. Shrimp, because I wanted to make it a surf and turf dinner. So that'll be the very last thing we put on the fire. Okay, I've got everything on the Barbie but the shrimp. And we will see how this goes. Woo-hoo! Someone is enjoying his dinner. It's finally ready. I brought the coals back up to flame, so we're ready for the campfire. I have buttoned down camp because the one thing I've learned about camping is dark waits for no one. So I'm ready for the dark, and I'm getting ready to have dinner. Okay, one more thing before I forget. I did not do water and electric hookup on this trip, although the water is free whether you do it or not. And I did not want to use my power pack to power the fan like I did last time, because I definitely didn't want to run out of charge on my phones and my camera. This little fan, I got it at the Dollar Tree for $1. Let me show you this little thing. Can you hear that? This little thing actually works. Look at my hair blowing. I mean, it actually works for $1. Just thought I'd tell you. I have already started eating because, oh my God, I was starving. Now, at least I won't die from uncooked pork, because I cooked the crap out of these green beans. But that also meant that the steak got a little well done. But I like well done steak, and since it's seasoned perfectly, I don't mind the extra chew because it's still delicious. And of course, the corn, wait a minute, I haven't tried the corn yet. The one thing I cooked perfectly. Oh my God, the corn is delicious. So I am going to have dinner. I think I just showed you the fire. I brought it back from Kohl's. So it's ready and roaring for tonight. I need to wash up dishes. That's the last thing I have to do to button up camp before dark. So let me go ahead and eat, and I'll see you all in a little while. And thanks for joining me. I was washing dishes. I forgot that I didn't cook the shrimp. So I stuck it on the side of the fire, and we'll see how it goes. They look done to me. Bon appetit. Hey guys, as you can see, it is dark. And so I thought, okay, perfect time for a fireside chat. Let me show you the fireside. Okay. Now, I've had people ask me, I'm trying to get this light. I forgot my little pie pan because you know I was on limited gear here. People ask me why I camp, including family. And in case you haven't noticed, I am African American. Yes, I am. And it's hard to explain. I guess I was just looking for something outside of the norm of what I, as an African American woman, was supposed to be doing. I mean, what do you do when you feel like you nailed everything in your life and all the things you're obligated to do and all the things you're supposed to do, and it's the same old thing every day. You find something different. And so I decided I wanted to go camping one day. And I told you that story on the last trip. I like making my own decisions. I enjoy challenge. I enjoy innovation. Those things keep the smile on my face and the light in my eyes. And camping has provided that for me. The first part was my business, starting my own business and managing it the way I thought it should be managed, even though it wasn't basic business 101, but it worked for me and it achieved the goals that I wanted. People have different goals. Camping is the same thing. I learn new things. I try new things. Sometimes I fail, like that wood thing. Very unfortunate. And sometimes I succeed, like my little shower in a bucket, my bathroom in a bucket thing. That's what camping does for me. I like the freedom to innovate and go my own way in my personal life. And camping just seemed to go along with that, even though I am African American. Sometimes I don't think race matters. I think it's a mindset, not necessarily a race thing. So, there you are. Sweet dreams. Good morning, sleepyheads. Another great trip. Thanks, guys, for coming along with me, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Happy trails.